Hey guys, welcome to another budget closeout, this time for the month of December. In this video, I am sharing the 3 printables that I use to budget for the month. Let's take a look at my budget calendar and how I use it, my expense tracker, and all the things that I pay for the month, as well as my monthly budget tracker. I'm also going to share whether I was over or under in certain categories. So keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kimberly, and on this channel, we talk about ways to unlock your financial freedom by incorporating planning, productivity, and personal finance into your daily routine so that you can level up your life by getting out of debt and taking control of your 24 hours. So if you want to learn more, hit the subscribe button and keep watching. Welcome everyone. We are going to jump right into my December budget closeout. Now remember, this is only like my 3rd time showing you guys my budget closeout, and I am loving this, I must say. So you guys make sure you comment below and let me know if you like the budget closeouts. I did not think I was gonna like it this much, but I do. So let's take a look first at the 3 printables that I use for my budget. So I start with my budget calendar, and remember, I just created my own products last month. I was using the Budget Moms products since 2018, so I'm excited about that. But I start with the calendar. I also have my expense tracker, and then I have my monthly budget tracker. So these are the 3 things that I'm primarily using as I'm budgeting for the month. Now we're going to go through and look at each one of these individually, and I do like to show you guys my true calendar and my true tracker so that you can see that this is in my own handwriting, whether it's messy, whatever. I want you guys to know that this is real. This is real. So let's start with the calendar, okay? Here is how I do my calendar. The first thing that I do is I enter the dates for the month. So as you can see, for the month of December, it started on a Thursday, and you can see that I entered those dates in. Now, number 2 here, I don't do this, but I put this on here because this may be something that you want to do. I know the Budget Mom does it, and that is write down all of your bills on your calendar, the due dates for your bills. I don't do that because beside my calendar, I have my budget sheet, and it already has the dates on it, and they're in order. And so I just don't want to clutter my calendar with that. But that may be something that you want to do if you are budgeting, so feel free to do that. But I do not do number 2. So I put a little star out there to let you guys know that I don't do it. Number 3, what I do is I enter my credit card due dates. Because all of my bills are set to auto pay to my credit cards, the most important thing to me is to make sure that I know when those credit cards are due so that I can make sure they are paid in full by that due date. And for number 4, the next thing that I do is if for some reason I have subscribed for like a free trial of something, I will write down when I need to cancel that subscription. So that's something that I may put on my calendar. And then number 5, I want to know my paydays for everything, not just my personal paychecks, but also my business paychecks. So you can see here on the screen, they are actually highlighted in yellow, and a lot of these are not big paychecks. TPT is not big, Etsy is definitely not big, but those are my business accounts. KDP is not big, but then I also have my personal accounts on here as well. Okay, and then number 7 at the bottom here, you will see that I have a section for my monthly goals, and then like a to-do list section of what I want to get done for the month. Now, did I meet these goals for the month of December? No, it's still a work in progress, but you know, I wanted to write down some things that I wanted to work on for the month, and since I'm off work right now, those are the things that I'm trying to work on. So we'll see what happens. All right, so let's move on. Let's go to the expense tracker. Okay, so I told you guys earlier that all of my bills are on auto pay to my credit card unless it can't be done. So my water bill, that it can't be done, right? My rent can't be done. I think those are the only two, but everything else is on auto pay to the credit card. So I have to actually go in and manually pay my water bill to my credit card. And for my rent, it's on auto pay, but it's on auto pay to my debit card. Okay, so those are the only two. So number 2 here, at the top of my tracker, I enter my account, which is Borrow. Again, y'all, I love Borrow. It's an online bank account. That's my primary account where my paycheck is directly deposited into. All right. I'll also enter my balance at the top. Remember, I have a $1,000 cushion, and I can't wait to tell y'all about my cushion in just a minute. And then I put the month, which is the month of December. All right. So remember, every time I get a notification on my app that a transaction has hit this particular credit card, then I'm going to write that information down on my tracker. Okay. So you'll see the information here, starting with my paycheck at the top, and then you'll see all the transactions. Now, the transactions that I want to touch bases on are the ones that I put stars by. So let's take a look at a couple of those. Now, I have an ATM fee on here this month, and I don't usually do ATM fees, but my son needed a haircut, and I forgot to go get the cash, the $40 out. And so I had to go to this random ATM, which hit me with a $3.50 fee. So you will see that here on the tracker. Also, let's talk about Netflix. Okay, so I tried to change my plan to $9.99, not realizing it only allows you one person to watch at a time. So yeah, you guys, you're going to see me go back up to $15 for the month of January. Let's move down to internet. So remember, I told you I was in a November challenge with Erica Colberg, y'all. I love the challenge. I just felt like I learned so much in that challenge. But I got my internet down from, I think it was $60 originally. And then they told me they can bring it down to $55, something like that. But guess what? When it actually hit my credit card, I was only charged $50.20. So I can't wait to see what January's amount is going to be. That's even better than what I thought. So there it is. Moving on down. Look at this income deposit of $1,000 at the bottom. So I was able to build my cushion up. Now I'm up to $2,000. Okay, remember, if you go to my community tab, I talk about how I'm going to get 1 month ahead by building up my cushion from $1,000 to $5,000. I want a $5,000 cushion so that I can be 1 month ahead. So I was able to make that $1,000 deposit from income that I got for the month of December from my second job. And so I'm super excited, you guys, excited about that. So there is the $1,000 right here. Okay. Then look at the last transaction. So around the 15th of the month, all of my bills are typically done. So I'm able to kind of see what I'm going to have left over for the month. And if you look here, I had $75 left over. So I was able to go to the ATM and take out $60 for my trip to Jacksonville. I had an opportunity to go see the Dallas Cowboys play the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville, Florida, because I'm in Georgia, but I'm right here on the Florida line. So I was able to take out $60. So I'm like, woo, yeah. So I was able to spend that in Jacksonville. So that brought me to a rollover balance of $2,027.53. So that's what I'm going to roll over to the month of January. All right. Okay, so let's go back to the list here. So step number 4, I do update each row with a new balance every time I do a transaction. And of course, I always tell you my rollover here at the bottom. Now, if for some reason I'm over budget, which typically I'm not, but if for some reason I am, then I'm going to take whatever I need from my fund money account to make me whole again, to get me up to that $2,000 cushion. Or in this case, it was $1,000, but now I'm at $2,000. Okay. So that's how I do that. That's what's been working for me. If you guys do something different, let me know, what's working for you, because I love new ideas. All right. Let's move on. to see how I did for the month of December with my variable expenses. Now, we're only looking at variable because the rest of these are pretty fixed, right? These are fixed. So, boom, all we have to do is check them off as they hit our account. But the variables, those are going to change from month to month. So I wanted to show you guys how I did. By the way, I don't think I told you guys, I'm a Cowboy fan. So let me know, comment below if you are a Cowboy fan. Now, if you're not a fan, just, you don't have to comment. But we did not win that game, by the way, but that's okay. We are still in the playoffs. Okay, back to the budget. So I was only over budget, you all, for one thing, and that was my groceries, number one. So remember, I have groceries twice a month and gas twice a month. So I have number one and number two. I'm only over on number one. So my grocery number one, I budgeted $125 for the month of December, and you're going to see that I think I increased it for January, but I spent $144.14. So I was over there, but the rest of these I was under, which is pretty good. Now, I wasn't too concerned about being over for groceries because look at my electricity. It was only $113 and I budgeted, I think that says $152 or something like that. So I wasn't too concerned because typically something else is going to balance it out. Something else is going to be less than what I budgeted, and it's going to balance it out. I actually stayed under for my manicure and pedicure for the month. Now, typically I don't get both. Now, if I get both, I'm definitely going over. So I think for the month of January, I'm probably going to go over. But again, that's okay. It's going to all balance out. All right. So you guys, that is my budget closeout. Again, let me know in the comments how you close out your budget. Let me know if you want to continue to see these budget closeouts. I like this, you guys. I really do like it. But anyway, if you are loving this content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so that you are notified every single time Edupreneur Diaries posts a new video. Thanks for watching, you guys. I will see you in the new year, 2023.